You clicked my video. I like that. Do you subscribe? No, you don't. Wait, now you do. Thank you. None of my other subscribers make me feel this way. None of them make me feel like you. Alright, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, I give spoiler-free movie and TV reviews. Give you a little background, just let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If that's something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular taste takers, let's see if you should check this one. No. Because I said you, and the show's called You. That's just lazy writing. Duh. Never mind. You is a Netflix original show that's based on a book series by the same name, written by Caroline Kepnes. Caroline wrote 3 of these books and she's working on a 4th right now. But the longer that the show goes on and the books keep being produced, the further apart the stories go, so it's not a real 100% adaptation. Do y'all read these books? Are they good? Anyway, here we have season 3 of the now hit Netflix show. Fun fact, season 1 of You was actually a Lifetime show that nobody watched. Netflix picks up the scraps and season 1 got over 40 million views. Netflix really be Netflixing. Filming on season 3 started in February of 2020, then of course stopped because of the panda bear, then resumed back in November of 2020. The full season releases exclusively on Netflix Friday, October 15th. All right, plot time. But before we get into that, quick recap of season 2, just to get y'all caught up. There's no spoilers for season 3, but if you didn't see season 2, there's gonna be some spoilers. But for season 2, not for season 3. All right, so boom. After Joe killed the homie Beck, and more importantly, the homie Peaches, in season 2, we find out that Joe has changed his name and moved to California. Trying to start a new life and continue his search for love, he ends up working at a grocery store where he does indeed find love. She has a twin brother named 40 and they're super close. Joe and Love fall in love and are pretty much together the entire season. In Joe's new California apartment, that's where he meets that kid Ellie, which is like his new mission to protect. By the way, if Joe doesn't want to kill you, he will hold you down. That's a fact. He's loyal. If he don't want to kill you, he's loyal. But then if he wants to kill you, he'll just kill you. But if he doesn't, anyway, Ellie's older sister is Delilah, and she's also like Joe's landlord. And then there's Henderson, remember that creepy old guy that liked young girls? Ugh. He even tried to creep on Ellie. So obviously Joe killed him. Probably my favorite Joe kill. That guy was not cool. Candace from season 1 shows up out of nowhere to get revenge on Joe for trying to kill her like 50 times. She pretends to like Love's brother 40 to try to get close to the situation. Candace finally pulls up on Love and she's like, look girl, Joe's lying to you. He kills people and he's probably gonna kill you. Meanwhile, Love's listening to all this, pretending to be surprised like,
You need to leave.
and that's pretty much the big twist of season 2. And it turns out Love is just as crazy as Joe. Love ends up killing Candace and then also revealing that she killed Delilah, and reveals that she's been stalking Joe this whole time so they could be together, because they're just alike. Surprisingly, Joe's not into any of this, and he's about to kill Love until she says,
No, I'm pregnant.
now Joe has a heart and can't do it. They move out to the suburbs because Joe is determined to raise this kid as best as he can, but he knows that he wants to get away from Love. Season 2 ends with Joe realizing that his next door neighbor might be his next obsession. Season 3, of course, picks up right there in the suburbs where Joe and Love are trying to figure out how to raise this baby and if they can start over in a new town. Can they fit in long enough to actually live a normal life? Or do they go back to their crazy ways of killing anyone who gets in the way of their goals? They're gonna start killing. And now we have a series. So what's my take? It's still just as crazy as the other 2 seasons. And for you fans, I think that's a win. You fans, like fans of you, not you, you fans and fans of you.
Who are you?
You.
No, not me, you.
Yes, I am you.
Just answer the damn questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
The reason people fell in love with You in the first place is because of how crazy it was. As gross as it is, we love toxic romance. Add in sex, murder, scandals. Yeah, it's no wonder this thing got 40 million viewers. Nah, you snooze, you lose, Lifetime. But also, let's be real, this show is too crazy for Lifetime. The same writers and directors that did the first 2 seasons are back for season 3, and the writer of the books, Caroline, is a consultant on the show, so you get that same continuity, and that's a win. Another thing I liked about the show You so far that continues in season 3 are the supporting characters. Like in season 1, we had a bunch, but like Peach was really good. Season 2, 40, he's crazy, but also really good. Here in season 3, it's a whole new town with a bunch of new characters, and they all get a lot of screen time, so it's kind of like a fresh take on the show. As far as the criticisms I have with the show, it's really the same things I complained about in the first 2 seasons. It's just a lot of nonsense. You have to suspension of belief a lot of stuff to really just go with it. Like, look, I get it, but the NYPD and LAPD can't be that incompetent. Well, no, but honestly, they can't. There's no way that Joe and Love could be out here willy-nilly killing everyone in sight and the police don't tie it back to these two. None of these precincts got that big board in the back with everybody's picture and the little string that connect everything. No, they don't got that? Y'all don't got that? Everything connects back to these two. And also, where does the money come from? Joe works part-time at the library, and Love doesn't want to use her family's name for money, but somehow in season 3, she's able to open up a whole bakery that looks professional. I know that stimulus check ain't hit like that. It's just so many things that have to fall perfectly into place for these two that just do. There's no spoilers for season 3, of course, but there's a murder in season 3. I'm not gonna tell you who. Anyway, this person dies, and they want to take that person's phone to send some fake messages so it looks like everything's okay. Pick up the phone, and there's no password. In what world? In what world? Anyway, those are the same type of annoyances we've had since season 1. Like, we still don't know why Joe thinks that stupid hat makes him invisible. But this is part of the reason why we like the show. It's just crazy. It's just extra. The point is, fans of you have just been going along with it for this long. So here we are, season 3. More of the same. If it's not broke, don't break it. I get it. Last thing I'll say about the show is that it actually does touch on some real issues, like Joe dealing with his childhood trauma, watching his mom and teacher get abused. Kind of explains why he does some of the things that he does. It doesn't justify those things, hey, but it possibly explains them. There's also some heavier themes this season, like suicide, and some relevant ones like missing white girl syndrome and addressing anti-vaxxers, but not in the way you would think. Season 3 just throws a lot at you this time around. They just keep the crazy coming full steam. I'm gonna give season 3 of You 3 stars. If you're a You fan, you should enjoy this new installment. I think it's just as good as the other 2 seasons. And that's because it has all the things we look for in our You seasons. Love, mysteries, twists, sex, and I think it's even a little steamier than the other 2 seasons. It's got some scandals, and of course, most importantly, Joe. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever understand the unhealthy relationship that the audience has with Joe. Like, why do we root for this guy? It's so messed up. Even Penn Badgley, who plays Joe, doesn't understand it. There's also something to be said about society's willingness to forgive all of Joe's transgressions. I'm not saying it's because he's a white male, but I'm not saying it. I'm just saying if it was some black guy out there killing women and locking them in cages, okay. Just saying. Anyway, season 3 really tries to out crazy the crazy with this installment, so it gives the viewers a lot to unpack by the time you get to the end of it. We'll see if You gets renewed for a 4th season. No spoilers, of course, but the ending does leave that door open. I just don't know how much more we need. Are we all in just one big toxic relationship with Joe? You can all let me know what you think of it when it comes exclusively to Netflix on Friday, October 15th. As always, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, when you guys get to see this, let me know how you feel about it compared to the other seasons. Is it just as good? Do you like season 2 better? What do you think about Joe? Why do we like him? Is it the beard? Is it the hat? Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace.